Hello, today I'm showing you the Autodesk Viewer. So it's a free tool to be used to view different models. So it's a very powerful tool and all you need to do is register to use it. Uh, it also supports a lot of different file formats, not only Autodesk formats, but also different other ones that you can use to view different kinds of models. So to register, you just find in Google Autodesk Viewer, you'll be taken to this page. Here you can press sign up for free, fill in some basic information, and you are ready to go. So when you have your account, you are able to sign in using your Autodesk ID. And in the start screen is where you'll be able to see the models shared with you and the ones that you have uploaded yourself. So the upload is fairly simple. You click the upload new file. You can use either drag and drop or select a file, browse a file. I'm dragging a file here. In case you have different link files, so in this case I'm uploading architectural file, you can add those here too, but I'm using only this one file and uploading. After the upload is done, the model is open here, but if you go back, you can see it here in the available models, and there is an expiration date for each model. It's 30 days, but you can extend it anytime for free, just pressing the extend button, and it will extend the expiration date back to the 30 days. So now I'll show you the functionality of this tool. As I said previously, it's a simple yet very powerful tool, so you can view the design, make comments, and share this information with different stakeholders. So first of all, I'll start with navigation. So you can use either your mouse, so pressing a left mouse button, you can orbit around the house. If you press a specific object, it will orbit around that object. If you use the middle mouse wheel, you can zoom in and out. If you press it, you have the pan mode available to move left, right, up and down. You have similar tools available here down below, so it's the same pan mode to pan around, zoom mode to zoom in, and orbit view to orbit around. So you can also use the navigation cube here on the right side. If the model is positioned correctly, you can quickly switch between different sides and views and easily look at the building. And if you get lost, you can usually press the home button and return to the home view and start from the scratch. So I'll start with the more powerful tools here. So if you zoom a bit near some entrance, you can use the first person tool. So it will sometimes glitch, but the idea is that it turns on gravity and you can start walking around your house. To do this, you press the left mouse button to look around, and then you can use either the arrow buttons on your keyboard or the WASD buttons to walk around. So you can enter inside and look at your design from any angle, and you can enter any space, see what's inside, walk on the stairs, and so on. So a very simple, very powerful tool. So another one which you can use together with this first person tool or simply by looking at the building is the measure tool. So here, and what it allows you is to make measurements in any place, usually snaps to different edges. So here you can see doors. I can measure the windows here. And as I said, I can go out the building and use it anywhere to measure any objects available, like this. Then you can exit this tool. You have the section tool. Section tool allows you to create a section. Here I have 3 predefined planes, so the X plane. So you can make a section from this side. Again, what is unique is that you can make a section in any location and you'll be able to get a bit better perspective. Also, again, you can use the measure tool if you want. So the Y plane and the Z plane the same way, like this. You can also rotate if you want, in different ways, so on. There's also the explode tool, which is, in my opinion, more of like a toy in this case. So it allows you to explode the building and see all the separate objects inside what you have. Of course, you can click any of them, but again, there's not that much use for this in real life. And finally, you have the markup tool. Markup tool allows you to create a snapshot again in any location and add some annotations or markup. So for example, just like this, add some text and save it. So I'll create another one. Use the pencil tool. Again, save. And then here on top side, you have the comments section. Well, all these views are saved. You can add additional comments here you want to share, and you can also share specific links to these screenshots, so you can see that each screenshot has a different link, meaning that you can send a different link to different people to view different locations. Also, you can use the export button to export this report, these screenshots, into a PDF. He would have a list of comments made. So for example, you can send this sort of document to the architect and say, here are my comments about the design. So another thing to mention is that when you're navigating a model, you can also press any object, right-click it, and you have some additional options. I'll talk about properties in a moment, but you can either isolate the element and right-click, show all objects, or you can hide a specific object so you're able to see maybe again more conveniently some locations. So again, right click, show all, and you are able to switch back. So next I want to show you these 4 settings here that you can use. So first one, views. So in the views, you'll be able to see all the available views that were exported or are available inside the model. So in this case, we're working with a Revit model. It's a design tool where you can create also the drawings inside. And the cool thing is that if the drawings are there and made from the models, they will be available here for you to easily switch to. And you can use, again, additional tools, the same tools I showed you, like measure in 2D, and also you can add comments using the markup tool if you want to add something. But additionally, you can also use the ability to press on an object and for example, view the properties of the object. So the properties is the information inside each of the objects. So that's why it's called building information model, because the objects can contain different information. So it's more or less up to the one that creates the model uh, to include the information, and then how he exports the information to you. So there are different possibilities also to hide something and not export, but this information can be very useful. For example, you can easily get like measurement information, the height of the wall, the type, the material, and so on, and other properties if they are added there. And the same properties, they work also in the 3D view. Here, you can basically click on any object, right-click Show Properties, and see what you have there. So if you click Model Browser, this is where you will see all the available objects inside in usually a structured manner. The structure depends on different tools that are used, but for example, here you can easily locate all windows if they're made correctly, floors, roofs, doors, etc. And then maybe filter them based on their type or something like that. Also, you can utilize the search function if you know exactly what you want to find. Then you can also try to use the option here to search, for example, doors. So in this case, I have only the architectural model available here, so I will only have elements related to architecture. But in case you receive a so-called federated model, which contains different disciplines, like here you would have architecture structure. In the model browser, you'll be able to see those different disciplines. You'll be able to hide and see specific disciplines here you wish to work with, like this. And then you have the settings tab. Here you can make some adjustments to how you see or operate with the model. So one thing I usually do is, so for example, I would press doors. Here's this ghost hidden objects. By default, it will show it like this. Sometimes it's better to have this context, but sometimes it's not so convenient, and you want to see only the isolated objects. Of course, there are other options you can use here, also display units. Here, the selection mode allows you to define how precise is the selection, either it's in individual objects or the whole system, like the window. Navigation settings, here you can turn on off, for example, some tools. The appearance, usually it allows you to, if you have slow internet connection, you can improve the speed of the model, or it's a large model, so you can remove some of the settings and the model will be less pretty, but it will work faster. And finally, the environment. It's basically you can change the background and maybe look at the model in different ways and make it maybe more pretty. And finally, the function I want to show you is the share button here. So sharing, you can share this model with anybody who has this link. They do not need to have an Autodesk account to open it, and you can send this via email or WhatsApp or whatever, and everybody can open it. So what I have used it for is to send them to the general contractors or subcontractors to estimate better, give me better pricing so they can get a better context of the building. And yeah, the link is available for 30 days. There are some sharing options here, but download is not available here, and you can also disable also some other functions. So thank you for listening, and these were the main core functions of the Autodesk Viewer tool. So a free, very powerful viewer. I think one of the best based on the functionality, and very good to help you make better decisions about your design, and yeah, help others to give you better proposals based on the more advanced information they have. Thank you.